here's a drill we usually we do it in camp and in spring ball is a lot of times it's good on good. Here we kind of working with the scouts, all right? But the drill set up with this, I'm here, I'm back behind them. I'm back behind the receiver. All right. The DB is looking at me and I have a cone. All right. I try to make this as real as possible. I have a cone and I'm going to throw it one way or the other. All right. The DB is going to have a little slow pedal and he's going to take off at an angle toward wherever I throw the cone. All right. This is more for like some inside run stuff, or if I'm in the slot and I'm blocking on the perimeter, I want to give my guy a two-way go. I have no idea where this ball is going. All right, but within my breakdown phase, this DB is gonna tell me where it's going. All right, I'm gonna maintain my leverage. All right, I'm gonna open up my toe. I'm gonna stay right down the middle of him. All right, but within my breakdown phase, I'm gonna make sure I stay in position to be able to block this cat. Again, try to make it as realistic as possible. Again, you talk about building confidence. At first, we just simple approach. All right, teaching them how to break down. All right, here's a kind of the confusion part of it. Of man, I don't know where he's going. How am I supposed to maintain it? Well, shit, in the a real life play, we don't know where he's going. He's going to tell us where the ball is going, but we don't know where it's going. Right. And then the contact phase. Right, contact phase, I'm gonna usually start engaged. All right. Again, butt down, elbows in, thumbs up, eyes at throat level. All right. Once I engage with this guy, I have to run my feet. I have to move my feet. If I try to anchor my feet or my feet die, all right, I'm gonna lose the block, or even worse, I'm gonna lose 10 yards, all right, because I'm gonna get a holding penalty. All right. So you gotta teach the guys, give these guys the feeling, the sensation of what it means to maintain a block. All right. Now, just like anything that you do, right? You get a good look, you're gonna get a good rep, right? You get a bad look, you're gonna get a bad rep. So we servicing each other right here. Just moving, just making sure that the guys understand the feeling, understand how to sink their hips, how to keep their elbows in, how to move their feet. And again, as you can see, these drills take place probably over a course of whether it's football school or during spring ball, probably about the first week before we kind of incorporate it all. Right. Here we work in the contact phase of where, okay, as long as this guy is in my frame and I can move my feet, right? I got a base. He's within my base. I can keep two hands on him. I move my feet, right? The moment he gets out of my frame, I have to dead arm and long arm. Dead arm and long arm. Now, I don't want to grab a fistful of jersey, but I still want to be able to keep my hand in there. Right. What I don't want is arm outside of my frame, get called for a holding call, something like that. All right. So once he releases, I got to teach my guy to, okay, he's going outside. I have to drop that right arm right there. I have to drop it. All right, that's what the ref is looking for. All right, to see if I'm holding. And most of the time, he doesn't. His eyes aren't on me. He just sees the result of it. He just sees that the guy's jersey is being pulled and I'm holding on for dear life. All right. If I drop it, lessens the chance for that holding call, but I also want to continue to move my feet and run with the guy. All right. We'll see game examples as we go. All right. We talked about want my guys to understand where the ball is going. Right? My guys don't have to understand what a counter scheme is, what a zone scheme is. Man, they just know if it's an inside run or an outside run. Right? If it's inside run, we understand the ball's gonna spit out. Right? It's gonna be run within these angles. I call them 10 and 2. All right, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock. All right, that's where the ball is trying to be run. All right. Single receiver, I got push crack rules. If I'm an inside receiver, this is really for me because now, depending on where my block happens, is going to tell me how I need to execute this. Right? If I'm blocking an outside leverage bracket player, yeah, I want to stay square, but I know it's an inside run. Man, I might have more of an inside bite. Right. If I'm going inside and I got to go and dig a guy out, man, I'm going in there and I got to understand that the ball might be close. This might become a one strike block. Right. Again, I try to put these runs in buckets for guys just so they don't have to understand the scheme and all that. But here, simple inside zone, he understands this inside run. I'm going to block that guy. I'm going to get square on him, give my runner a two-way go. Let's roll. Right. You see it from the wide here. Right. Now on outside receiver, he understands it as well. It's an inside run. Right? I wish his approach would have been better. Right? I want him to see that this is inside leverage. Right? I really want his first step to gain his leverage right now. His first step should have been inside. Right? But he understands I'm getting square. Right now, boom. I know it's a 10-2 run. I could be more inside out of this guy. Again, if my guys understand it, and in my experience, if guys understanding where the ball is trying to be run, they have a better chance of executing their job. Right? No different than a tackle protecting for the QB, knowing he's going to be somewhere back there, 9.5 in the pocket. Right here, looking up top. Right, we talked about the contact phase before. Right, man, he runs them off. Right now, he's engaged with this guy. Right, this guy, the defender is going to tell me where the ball is going. Once he triggers and tries to pull away, I don't want to just let him go. Right, and let him go tee off on whoever the runner is. Right, I also don't want to grab and hold on for dear life. Right, so what I'm gonna do is try to boom. I'm a dead arm. Right, and I'm gonna run with him. Pretty decent job right there. Make sure he doesn't get in at all. Right, up top, looking at this receiver up here. Again, we got some type of man coverage, so he runs them off for a while. Good. Now he's pulling away. Again, really good job right here with the dead arm. Right. But he keeps his feet moving. And it's a huge play. Huge play. Not holding, not grabbing. Again, I told you before, as far as blocking, man, 80% of what we do is going to be with our feet. Right. Really good job right here. And here is 99% feet, 1% arm right there. Just working with him, but big play, right? And that's how that's really the only way long runs happen that way. But you got to be able to teach that and drill that and understand and give the guys the understanding, the sensation of okay, this is how this is supposed to play out. Big play for that guy, right? All right, wide run, man. The ball's coming out wide, right? Now, if he's inside leverage, if I'm the slot right here, man, this could be a big pin, right? If he's more head up, now we're talking about staying square, fighting the face, staying outside leverage, all those type things, right? Again, just an understanding of where the ball is going, right? This scheme here up top, the receiver knows he's actually blocking for the QB, right? But again, just taking the basic things that we just watched, just driving off the ball, breaking down, shorter, wider, quicker, maintain my leverage, contact phase, basic stuff, simple, making sure it carries over. Right now we're hitting wide, right? Both of these guys understand, man, head up leverage, right? Run my feet as I get in there and just run them. Run them. I think Zero out here on the outside can do a better job of running his feet, not trying to anchor them, like run them, not moving them without with no purpose, but actually trying to run this guy. Try to force it. Right? If he doesn't want to go that way, trust me, he's gonna stop his feet. He's gonna anchor, and he's gonna want to go the other way. Then we just take him where he wants to go faster than he wants to get there. Hey, stop me if y'all got questions. I'll try to run through this. Hey, one thing too on the wide runs, gotta understand the timing of it. Is it a swing pass where the ball's getting out there fast, or is it some type of RPO like here, or the quarterback keeping it? Those take a little bit longer, so you got to kind of understand the timing. And again, that's film study, reps, understanding. But again, really good job with these guys. All right, both driving off the ball, breaking down 3 yards, taking his time, being patient, shorter, wider, quicker, maintain the leverage. Big play.